She is of the Dene Nation. Also, she's the foundress of the Native Resistance Network, and she's going to share words with us this afternoon. Thank you.
First of all, let me just say, co-founder. Native Resistance Network was founded by 3 Native sisters. So we are Native-led and female-led, which is very important to us because we were Native people was a matriarchy. The women are the life givers. The women hold the knowledge and the wisdom of the tribe. Now, I want to talk a little bit about when my brothers and sisters were talking about water. Okay? On my reservation, the Navajo Apache reservation, we're having our water taken away from us. We have had 40 years of uranium mining and uranium poisoning.
I think it's just like
no one cares about toxic uranium as long as it's on an Indian reservation. This has to stop. People have asked me at times, what is Native bravery? I'm going to tell you what Native bravery is. It's not a bunch of guys sitting around a drum at a powwow, beating their chest, saying, oh yeah, I can kick this one's butt or that one's butt. Yeah, the government did this and that. You want to know what Native bravery is? Grandmothers and grandfathers who are using their bodies as human blockades to keep the government off our land. All of you people that came out today, you're warriors because you're here. We can't just let them get away with this. We can't just be Native when there's a powwow. We have to come out for the battles that we're fighting. Okay? I've heard people say that a warrior is someone who protects the tribe. Well, you know what? There's a hell of a lot of women warriors too. And there is nothing more fierce than a woman protecting her family. Okay? All of us together, we have to remember the warriors that we came from. We cannot give up the fight for our people.
Mom's leaving. Bye.
Okay, this is important because so many things are happening. We have the XL pipeline that's coming from Alberta that's going to be going all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. And people might think it's not New York, but they've already got a pipeline in the village. Now this stuff is going to destroy what land and water we have left. Just like in my own nation, in my own reservation, the only place we get water is from the Little Colorado River and the Gila River, which are basically polluted by coal slurries, but it's the only place we get water. And now the Republican senators, Kyle and McCain, have come onto our reservation and they're just like, well, you really don't need that because we need the water to power Las Vegas and power, you know, all the big cities and the corporations. So you just don't need water. Well, this is going to destroy our way of life even more. Now, I was born an activist. My father was at Alcatraz, and I was there when I was a little girl. I was a member of AIM for 35 years. Okay, I was on my reservation when they started bulldozing the lands, taking our livestock, herding us onto these plots of land where nothing would grow. They displaced, in over 2 years, they displaced 14,000 Dene. 14,000, and my family was among them. Why? Because my mother was white. It doesn't matter if you're full blood or if you're part blood. If you live a Native life, if you come out and fight for Native issues, you are Native and you are respecting your ancestors. So, thank you to all my brothers and sisters who have come out today. And it's not just Natives. Any indigenous peoples and indigenous allies. We should support our friends in Palestine, our brothers and sisters in Palestine, our brothers and sisters, the Maori brothers and sisters, Aboriginal brothers and sisters. We're all indigenous in some way or another. If you're Scottish, Scots are indigenous, okay? We have to put aside our differences, respect each other's individualities, and seek out the commonalities, or there will be no more humanity.
Oh.